Hello, mighty companions, brothers and sisters. It's been a while since I made a recording. I've been prior engaged the last couple of months. I'm sure those of you that subscribe saw my last couple of videos that were from my travels in Oregon. Well, I'm back in Colorado and I'm feeling a lot stronger, a lot more healed. I have been doing my daily course, just not done any recordings. So today, one of my favourite lessons is lesson 37. My holiness blesses the world. So in the Course in Miracles world, us students have reached lesson 37. This is my third year of doing the daily lessons from the course, and I can hold my hand up to the fact that it's changed my life. And following the principles of the course and practicing the daily lessons has really made a huge difference in my life. And the waking up process is definitely in Godspeed. So let's have a look at what Holy Spirit has got to say today. Lesson 37, My Holiness Blesses the World. I am reading from the new edition of the course that comes from Circle of Atonement, Circle of At-One-ment. It's got a lot of extra material in here based on the original handwritten notes of Helen Schumann, the original scribe of the course. So maybe before we start, we should take a few cleansing breaths. Deep in through your nose, into your lungs, your tummy, let everything expand. And then when you exhale, pull your tummy back to meet your spine. Nice, long, controlled breaths. It's all in the breath, guys. Okay, we're ready to receive the truth. My holiness blesses the world. This idea contains the first glimmerings of your true function in the world and why you are here on planet Earth. Your purpose is to see the world through your own holiness. Thus are you and the world blessed together. No one loses, nothing is taken away from anyone. Everyone gains through your holy vision. It signifies the end of sacrifice because it offers everyone his full due. And she is entitled to everything because it is his or her birthright as a son or daughter of God. There is no other way in which the idea of sacrifice can be removed forever from the world's thinking. There is no other way in which the idea of sacrifice can be removed forever from the world's thinking. Any other way of seeing will inevitably demand payment of someone or something. As a result, the perceiver will lose. Nor will he or she have any idea why he is losing. Yet is her wholeness restored to her awareness through your vision. Your holiness blesses him by asking nothing of him. Those who see themselves as whole make no demands. Those who see themselves as whole make no demands. So any of you out there that are seeking out there to become whole, to become complete, whether it's a thing or a person, you need to stop today. We all need to stop looking outside of ourselves to be made whole and complete, because we already are. We just forgot. That's the great sleep. That's why we're choosing to wake up. We're already whole. We're already complete. We just need to remember. Your holiness is the salvation of the world. It lets you teach the world that it is one with you. Not by preaching to it, not by telling it anything, but merely by your quiet recognition that in your holiness, all things are blessed along with you. Today's 4 longer exercise periods, each to involve 3 to 5 minutes of practice, begin with the repetition of the idea for today. My holiness blesses the world. Followed by a minute or so of looking about you as you apply the idea to whatever you see. My holiness blesses this bed. My holiness blesses the wall. My holiness blesses my dog. My holiness blesses my massage table. My holiness blesses my sage. My holiness blesses books. My holiness blesses this pillow. Then close your eyes and apply the idea to any person who occurs to you using his or her name and saying, my holiness blesses you, Harry Josiah. My holiness blesses you, Olivia Rose. My holiness blesses you, Misha. My holiness blesses you, Blake. My holiness blesses you, Jesse. My holiness blesses you, Frank. My holiness blesses you, Thelma Lynn. My holiness blesses you, Matt. My holiness blesses all my Native American brothers and sisters. My holiness blesses all my brothers and sisters that are in pain and suffering and anger. You may continue the practice period with your eyes closed. You may open your eyes again and apply the idea for today to your outer world if you so desire. You may alternate between applying it to what you see around you and to those who are in your thoughts. Or you may use any combination of these 2 phases of application which you prefer. The practice period should conclude with a repetition of the idea made with your eyes closed and another following immediately made with your eyes open. The shorter exercises consist of repeating the idea as often as you can. It is particularly helpful to apply it silently to anyone you meet, using his or her name as you do so. And if they don't have a name, they're your holy brother or sister. It is essential to use the idea if anyone seems to cause an adverse reaction in you. That doesn't happen very often. Offer him or her the blessing of your holiness immediately, that you may learn to keep it in your own awareness. So there's only one thing here, guys. There's only one thing here. And I believe that Joshua learned that in his days in the desert, when he went to remove his ego and all of his fear, to walk out in complete light. There's only one thing here that looks separate. There's only one thing. And I don't believe that we're on the Mother Earth to work a meaningless job, pay our rent, our mortgage, and our bills, and then lay the body down and die. Seems a bit pointless. I believe that I'm here to be love and light, and that's it. That's my job. My job is to think sacredly, because that's where everything starts. It starts with a thought in the mind. We're here to think sacred, speak sacred, and act sacred, which is the red road. And that's why I love the Native American beliefs and the red road, because it just goes hand in hand with my Course in Miracles that I've been reading now for about 10 years. That's our job, is to remove the sickness. The Course refers to the sickness as the ego. The sickness has many names. The devil being one of them. Satan. That's a fearful mind. And that is what we're here to do. To remove that sickness and walk in the light. And extend that light to everything and everyone. And it's a challenge. It can be a real challenge. But I'm on the red road. I'm walking the red road. I don't just want to talk the talk. I want to walk the walk with all of you. So thank you for joining me today. It felt really good to do a recording, especially lesson 37, My Holiness Blesses the World. It's a good one. I love you all so very much. I'll see you on the next one.